Hey pals, it's Kassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, we got a little bit of, Obito kind of questioning existence a little bit, but to Madara this time. And Madara's like, you are nobody, you are me, Dread Pirate Roberts kind of situation, except not. And he was like, you're going to give me the Renegon and you're going to, oh my gosh. Basically, like, Obito's just meant to die. He, has served his purpose, aka a pawn. And he went on this whole little rant about, Sage of the Six Paths and how the world that he wanted was so that people could essentially communicate and understand each other through the interchanging of chakra, but they've used it to develop ninjutsu and genjutsu and, basically other ways to hurt people. So, again, he has a good point. I'm not saying he's wrong. Humans, it would be nice to have an ideal society, where people got along and there was no war. Trust me, I feel like if there ever was possibility of a world peace, I would just relish in world peace. Truly, truly, truly. However, I do kind of agree with Naruto that, it's kind of the easy way out. Just kind of, and also, I feel like if we've learned anything from dystopian society books that have been, well, they're not as popular as they used to be, but they were popular for a while. Though I guess Hunger Games is kind of on the rise again because of the new books coming out. But anyway, dystopian societies never work, okay? And nobody thinks they're dystopian. Everyone thinks they're a utopian society. Everything's great for everybody, but they're not. They're a dystopia. Dystopian societies never work. And that's what I feel like he's trying to create, a dystopian society where nobody has free will. Anyways, there was a little bit, I'm assuming a little bit of filler there at the end with a backstory-ish, potentially. Unclear. But we skipped 2 episodes and we're now at 418. Also, I just counted, including this episode, there are 48 episodes left of Naruto, which seems like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it really isn't. Plus the movie, the last movie. I was told to watch that. So there's a lot going on, and I'm scared, but excited, but scared. 48 scares me. That's too close. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Toads forgot that Sasuke was, stabbed and is dying, and there was some person over him who could be a game changer. Unclear, uncertain.
Is this where his wind ceases to blow? What? Karin, if you don't pace yourself, you're going to collapse.
She doesn't care. Oh, right. They were going this way, now they're going back.
Sasuke!
Is that Kabito? Or not Kabito, Kabuto. Are you kidding me?
Hey, you! I don't know who the hell you are, but what do you think you're doing with Sasuke?
Are we really? Did he really manage to break free? I can't believe I also called him Kabito. Kabuto.
His chakra feels nasty because he still has some of my own chakra inside of him.
I thought he took it all out.
From Sasuke, you nerdy creep!
What have you come here to do, Lord Orochimaru?
Okay, but also the only way he could have gotten out is if he accepted the loop. If he accepted the unfavorable circumstances.
Planning on trying to absorb Sasuke, are you?
No, he's clearly giving him something.
Okay, or Sasuto.
That's so gross. That's so gross. Ugh. I don't want to know what it is. That's so disgusting.
So you're the one who took down Sasuke? You're gonna pay!
Suigetsu, I have no desire to do that anymore. Kari, I have no interest in trying to steal Sasuke either.
Sasuke's chakra. I can just barely sense it. No way.
Did he really manage to break so easily? Whatever, whatever. Uh.
That allowed you to give me easy answers and use me, making me lose even more of myself.
Mhm. It's fine. Everything's fine. Of course, Kabuto's gonna come back into play before this whole thing is over.
Did he change inside too?
Such is the power of the Izanami. It's a jutsu that cannot be undone unless you are willing to re-examine yourself and accept who you really are.
Uh-huh. I'm just still surprised that he managed to get out of it. So, I mean, it's fast, but maybe not. Well, it's been like over 100 episodes probably, but it's still the same day, so fast.
That was okay too. I teleported it with my Kamui just as it was making contact. Kamui!
I only scratched a little bit.
Wait, Sage Art? You mean Sage Jutsu?
That's right. Only Sage Jutsu works against him. Well, that and physical attacks such as Taijutsu.
Which, I'm so lucky we have a master of Taijutsu right here.
It takes me too long to infuse the chakra, and I'm not able to maintain it for too long. I haven't
Also, he
used it
can't
much in
weave
real
hand
combat
signs.
either. Plus, I can't weave signs at all right now, so I don't think I can fight effectively.
So it's up to Guy Sensei.
Don't let the black spheres or rod touch you!
Can't believe guys mastered the 8 inner gates.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen them since they were much younger. I know it's not really gonna have an effect, but it always brings me so much joy to see Guy.
Gotta use the flying Raijin to throw myself into the black sphere's path.
Kakashi! My kunai! Right.
Yeah!
Guy
Was it following them?
Are you alright?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Lee.
So is it really Rock Lee who's gonna show us what's what?
Tenten.
She told me to go ahead because she wanted to check something out.
Oh, right! I forgot that he did something so dumb. He dropped those.
He's too strong. Wait, Kakashi. It's still too early to count my taijutsu out. But our youth hasn't faded. Not yet, at least. Don't lose hope.
I mean, that is always the main characters, just in general, the group of main characters, trump card. Hope and friendship.
Fight me, Kakashi!
And I assure you that this is
So
me.
adorable.
Don't tell me. You. The Leaf's wild blue beast is no more. It's time for the red beast to emerge.
So he's gonna open the 8th gate, is what he's saying. But I'm assuming it's called the Gate of Death because it could kill you.
But I want to do it.
Guy Sensei! Guy Sensei, you think that right now is actually the time for that?
Now, don't look at me like that, Lee. This
Maybe
time
look at him like that a little
you can
bit.
Enjoy the show. We're a lot
guys.
alike, you and I. I was a loser too.
I can't. I cannot. If Guy Sensei dies, even though I have less than 50 episodes left, I will rage quit. Yeah, he encouraged my boy Lee. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel warm. I'm unwell. I'm gonna be a little dramatic. Oh no.
Yes! That's it.
Listen, son. Search to your heart's content.
My name! It's not
anywhere on the Academy entrance list, Papa.
You just keep on looking, guy. You've worked hard and did everything that you could. There's no way.
I love that his dad talks the same with the same inclinations as he does.
Papa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't give up. You hear? Don't look away. You'll find it. You will.
That's so sad, though. I didn't know Guy didn't get into the academy.
Hey, isn't that the kid who's making such a big fuss about failing the test?
Understand. This is like what Rock Lee was like, if I cannot do this, then I will do this.
Don't quit. But still, my son, you're getting it all wrong.
235 laps.
What a joke! He's not even half done!
Yeah. Well, y'all are the real joke here. He's gonna show you. Just like all my underdog boys do.
Because you're not using your self-rule in the right way. 500 laps will get you accepted into the academy? That is not a self-rule. That's only a wish, and nothing more than that. Listen.
A life is full of wishes that you eventually make come true.
And that is the way that a self-rule truly works.
I'm so sorry, Papa.
However, no one can find fault with your determination. Even if you only make it halfway, hard work is hard work, and for that you deserve a big ol' hug.
Papa!
Guy,
I love their relationship.
thank you for your support.
I don't think that was support.
Well, encouragement.
Oh.
I guess that since I can't do ninjutsu or genjutsu, I failed the test.
Listen, Guy, your youth has only just begun. Do you hear me? Never turn your back on.
Now that I think about it, isn't that to pass the test, they have to be able to make a copy of themselves, and he can't do that? So how did he pass?
Shortcomings will highlight your strengths. Your taijutsu's already shining brilliantly in my eyes. I'm really very happy now. I've discovered my son's strengths when he's still at such a tender age.
Wow. What a great dad.
What are you doing? Playing at training with your kid again?
You work hard for an eternal genin.
Sure thing. Thank you for your support.
Oh. Is he? Yeah, you could insult him, but you can't insult Papa.
And he's a comedian whose jokes about youth aren't funny.
They're funny to me. So.
Which means 10 punches!
Why don't we punch you 20 times instead?
Wow. Punching a child. You're so tough and mighty. And you know what? Someday, you're going to be able to do that yourself. But maybe not. Revenge is not the answer. But I do appreciate him stepping in.
That you couldn't return a single punch after what they said about your father.
And he has personal feelings regarding that. His dad was still alive then. Okay, another backstory I wasn't expecting us to get to, and this one must be more real because there are at least 3 or 4 more episodes about it. So, first of all, Kabuto breaking free so swiftly. Like, in some ways it has been so long, like, I keep using 100 as just like but it feels like at least 100 episodes. But it's still the same day, so that was just really, really quick. But I guess maybe living the same loop thousands of times an hour might change your mind eventually. But it's still, I'm just like, I don't know. But But I guess he'll be able to help because he's been able to accept unfortunate circumstances that are not favorable to him, and he'll be able to help Sasuke and maybe Naruto. I don't know. Maybe change the course of the war. Fine. I don't know. And then we get into this backstory with Guy, Kakashi, and I am sad because I really just, I know they do this because, you know, it just makes for better character development if they start at the bottom, if there are naysayers. But like, man, Guy having his naysayers as well. But obviously we know it turned out okay because like, he's a Jonin, I assume. But like, also, I really think these people always be over here thinking they're so tough. I'm like, yeah, wow, look at you, beat up a 5-year-old child because you're dumb. I don't know. But also with the interaction with Kakashi and that starting maybe their rivalry and friendship, and maybe Kakashi encouraging him to work hard and master taijutsu, and then ain't nobody can say nothing then. So, but I assume we'll find out in these next couple episodes. I don't know. For now, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on my crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.